Hello, hello. This is Sad Girl Horoscope. I'm your sad girl. We are going to do another collective because not only do we have summer solstice, we also have the moon, the full moon in Capricorn tonight. So it's a special occasion. And I thought I'd do it differently because my readings, while in person are efficient, aren't online. So we're going to do love. We're going to look at career. And then I also have my moonology and my numerology cards. Been seeing a lot of numbers, especially 222, 111. We're heading in the right direction. All right, so let's get started. So I don't ramble as I usually do. We're going to pull a foundation card and also your persons. We're going to start off with love first. This is for the collective, and then we're going to get where you guys stand and your feelings and intentions. So that's what I'm changing. Hopefully it'll give me a better, quicker idea of where you both stand for you and your person. All right, let's pull a foundation card for you. Make sure these are shuffled. Foundation I'm pulling 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so someone that I'm pulling is possibly an air sign. This is Page of Swords. You are a person of logic. You like to think of solutions from, or you like to think of situations from a solution-based perspective. And then your person is a 5 of Wands. So right now they seem conflicted. Also fire energy. So fire and air, both of them together create lots of flames in a love, in a relationship. Okay, and then for you, both of your energies right now, there is some sort of truth that probably you, because you're carrying this bow and arrow first of all, and I think from what I'm getting here, and I'm going to pull your feelings in a second, is that this person is in a fight with you because you're trying to arrive at some truth, whether that is you are asking them if they're lying, like a third party situation, or just trying to gain some clarity about what they're being really ambiguous about. So that's the current energy between you both. Let me get your feelings for this person. You're in the Queen of Pentacles and the Hermit. Hermit is Virgo energy. I feel like you've been taking time to really cultivate your own worth away from this relationship. I think you needed to take a step back and consider all the things that you want in this relationship. You want to form some sort of identity away from your person. Their feelings in this. We got the Temperance Sagittarius, and I will clarify in a second. I just want to get the initial cards. This is Sagittarius. Some sort of healing going on, especially after that conflict. And then we have the Tower reverse. So I think they're really resistant, actually. Let me turn off my AC. Forgot to turn it off. Yeah, it's almost as if they are refusing to get help, refusing to heal, refusing to see the perspective that you're coming from. You pulled away, and it's like, I feel like there is a lot of resistance and aggression coming from their end. I will definitely clarify their feelings. So both of you have two different sides to this conflict. On one side, you feel like you're trying to be the bigger person and take a step back, cool off, and think through what your needs are in this relationship, which I feel is pretty healthy, collective. And then on your person's end, they're so embroiled in this argument that they've had with you that they're kind of refusing to take that introspection, reflect on themselves, and things like that. So I'm going to venture to believe that this is going to create a block because we have the Tower reversed, Aries. I don't know why I pulled this out. I feel like I just needed to. There's probably going to be some sort of apology that comes on either your end, or your person's. I'm going to put their intentions over there. What are your intentions in this relationship? What are your intentions? My dog is prancing around again. Trudy, relax. What are your intentions in this? Oh, gosh. Whew. I think you're just... And then we have the King of Swords. So you go from right now, the Page of Swords, and through this heartbreak and taking that time, that space away, you are arriving at in this position of feeling very confident in yourself, very confident in what you've learned in this relationship. And because you are in the King of Swords energy. So I feel like when this person comes up to you, especially with an apology, I feel like you're going to cut through that bullshit of seeing because of the pain that you experienced. So say that they apologize and they give you an empty apology, or they're not quite giving you the answers that your intuition is telling you, or the facts that line up, because King of Swords is very much about facts. You're not going to be very confident in telling them like, nah, brah. Nah, brah, that doesn't align. Tell me something that actually makes sense. What are their intentions? Why the Knight of Cups? Whoa, I am not taking that much. Why the Knight of Cups? Why the Knight of Cups? Why the Knight of Cups and their intentions? Yeah, they're definitely going to issue an apology to you. I feel like they're not really going to think through this. They just want to jump the gun, and hopefully this apology fixes things. So they're kind of oblivious. They want this new chapter of reconciliation with you without fully thinking about the pain here that was caused, or what needs to be done in order for there to be a reconciliation. Why the Temperance? I'm going to clarify their feelings. Why the Temperance for you? Why the Temperance and Tower? Why the Temperance and Tower? Why the Temperance and Tower? Whoa, whoa, whoa. That one. So I see that your person is resisting this change of what you are asking of them. Clarify the King of Swords. Okay, yeah. You are definitely feeling confident as far as what went down. There is no gaslighting here, yourself in the fight that you had. Because the Emperor is very sure in their ways. They're they're vocal. They're not going to be scared or intimidated by other people. They stand in their own power. And so this person, when you got in a fight, I feel like they just look at the positive side of things, but or what makes them happy, the most happiest. And if you look at the healing, the temperance card, this matches the Sagittarius's energy, but only one half. But that's not how the universe works, because there are polarities. You can't have, what do they say? You can't have love without hate. You can't have light without darkness. And that is very much true, that in order for there to be any balance, or chance for a reconciliation, chance for you to feel like there is an actual genuine reconciliation, that your problems that you've been working on together will find a balance, will find an even keel. But this person right now is only looking at the positive things. I'm feeling like a toxic positivity. So they're like, why can't we just be happy? Why can't it just be this way? Why does it have to be so hard? Because they don't fully comprehend the darkness of this connection. They're resisting really seeing what needs to be changed, their flaws, their flaws and their part in this conflict. And without really comprehending and seeing that part, then it's just going to be too, I mean, I'm going to be very literal in this metaphor, but it's going to be too bright, as in they can't really see what's ahead of them, like the fool. So when they apologize, it's not going to feel like you're going to really know and understand, especially in your energy as Emperor, that it's not good enough. You really need them to do the work that they need to do in order for this relationship to change. Let's get obstacles and challenges. I hope that makes sense, collective. Makes sense to me. But it takes two to tango, you know. It's like right now you're in this state of mind where you're just very independent and you're okay on your own, but there's a reason why you are allowing them to, you want to talk to them and you want to find clarity. So obviously there's a piece of you that still is at least curious as to what they have to say, even if it doesn't seem logical to you, or if it doesn't make sense right away. What's the obstacle or challenge? This is always in reverse, so. Yeah, the block here is this Two of Swords, and I want to say this is you, because when we first pulled that foundation card, and this is really interesting because the Two of Swords is blocked, and your foundation and your feelings was trying to find this, and you know, like, do your research, get the receipts, and try to find this truth. But because this is blocked, right, you're eventually going to end up here with your intentions. And remember, this is what I need to show you, because I'm also super into numerology. If you look at this, this is 333, and this is what has caused you the most heartbreak in this connection. So for you to arrive at this truth that you're seeking with this person, it's blocked right now by a decision. And then we have Leo energy, strength. But when this is in reverse, it's like you're second guessing yourself. It is actually the opposite, almost the opposite of the Emperor, where the reason why you're still hanging around, or this block and obstacle in your relationship for it to succeed, is because there's this lack of self-worth, self-value. You know that if you really valued, you know, or if they really valued and respected who you were, then they wouldn't leave you hanging. when you're asking for the truth, when asking for clarity. And so it's almost like they take you for granted because they don't give you that respect. They don't give you that that self-worth, and that self-worth and value has to come from you and really making a stand on what needs to happen moving forward. Is this upside down? Yeah. Okay, yeah. The block on the bottom of the deck is the Page of Swords, which was on your end. Let's get the advice so that I know the direction where this is going to head. What does the collective need to know? We have the Justice, which I've been pulling the Justice a lot in my collective readings. There's going to be fast communication. I think you're on your person's end because they got the Knight of Cups and they're coming in to, you know, tell you, hey, I love you, baby. I'm sorry. Can you please forgive me? But really, especially where you end up in your King of Swords and Emperor, just feeling very confident in who you are and what you offer in this relationship. Whatever they say to you is going to give you the whole, like the bigger picture of where the relationship is headed. It's going to be the determining factor for whether or not you choose to stay, honestly. Clarify Justice. Yeah. There's a lot of masculine energy on your part. We have the King of Wands, and the King of Wands gets things done. They're the ultimate manifestors, especially during the full moon, of going after what they desire. What do you desire? The Knight of Wands, yeah. I feel like you're still holding on to this person, and you might have had a very passionate relationship connection where you were super drawn, you're so physically attracted to each other that it's hard to look away. It's hard to, when they apologize to you, it's going to be hard for you not to melt, because that's the sort of effect that this connection has on you. But it's really up to you, again, to use your discernment and see if this is something that is going to heal and actually make progress. What's the final likely outcome for the collective and their person? Oh, oh gosh, we got the Two of Cups, which doesn't necessarily mean, this just means that you two are very compatible. Very compatible. So I can see why there's a draw towards this person. This is Pisces. You might be dealing with a Pisces. And then we have the Six of Cups. Okay, well, this took a turn for the better. So, you know, there's still some hope. I don't want to give you toxic positivity, but we have the Six of Cups, and the Six of Cups is kind of like emulating this couple, right? Where they're standing on either end, they're looking at each other, and it is an even balance of things, just like the Six of Cups. I love this card because it really speaks to like the mutual giving and reciprocation of a love connection. Fosters growth. At the bottom of the deck is the Four of Cups. So I can see, because we got the Knight of Cups, I can see this person coming up to you and trying again to say sorry to you. And you sort of just paying no attention. You don't really care for it. I think I've said this in my previous reading. I forget which sign it was. But that might be a ploy. Like in the back of your mind, you're like, oh yeah, I'm definitely going to forgive this person because I want this to work out. I know we have a fighting chance for, if they just did the work, that it would eventually like even out. So Let's get the message of love. I'm going to do the moon and numerology at the end of the reading. Potential zodiac signs, definitely heavy air collective, heavy air, Aries, Pisces, heavy Pisces, Scorpio, heavy Scorpio. So you might be dealing with a water sign, or there's water in their placements. Leo. Those are potential zodiac signs, doesn't have to be, but it's what's in the cards. What does Collecta's person want to say to them during the full moon? What is, you know what I just noticed is that the Two of Cups has the sun again. There's a lot, there is burning, burning sun, burning, burning passion and happiness. So I don't know if this was like the first major fight after like the honeymoon period, but it's definitely one of those things that kind of sets the tone for how your relationship is going to pan out. Just going to say, self-love. I am trying to heal. That Sagittarius. Broken. I feel shattered about this situation. And reflection, being away from you has allowed me to gain clarity. This could be on your end because you were in the Hermit Virgo energy. So anyways, that's what I have for you for love. Let's reshuffle this. We're going to do career. I had a really great career reading for the collective yesterday for my summer solstice. Just what FYI, I am doing summer solstice lessons. Really what that just means is that mini reads are only $2.22. And then my mini reads are $21.21. I forgot to say that take what resonates, leave the rest. I always like setting that up because especially during a collective, not everything is going to resonate. You only want to pick the pieces because, you know, we're reading for Sun, Moon, Rising, the pieces of information that really resonate with you. So it could change from day to day. It normally doesn't, but just in case. All right, let's get the career reading for the collective. What's happening in career? Which since full moon is in Capricorn, this is a good time for reassessing your goals and where you want to head for the rest of the year. And apparently the full moon will be in Capricorn twice. So you have some time to think about it. Let's get your foundation card. 6, 8, 10, 11, 12. Okay, the person that I'm channeling today is the Strength card. This is Leo. Like I said, Leo. So as far as work, you are like a machine right now. You are killing it in your career. Or at least something is very prominent as far as, you know, like, you know what you want to do. What's a collective need to know for, wow, I'm not going to take it. Seemed like more of an accident. What does a collective need to know in career? You have Judgment, Major Arcana again. I'm going to do a 5-card spread for career. And do any clarifications. I think you feel very guarded in your line of work right now. And it's because you feel like things right now aren't fair. as far as, you know, you feeling like you're getting everything that you need in your work environment. But I see you working really hard. You're a diligent worker. So something is here that you haven't discovered yet, or maybe someone has given you a job offer and you're not really conscious or cognizant of what's going on. You know that you have a lot of fire energy in your spread. So Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. But it's almost as if this work, because you don't feel like things are fair, that you are more in dream mode. If you are not in a career, then you're definitely fantasizing about the things that you really want to go for. Clarify, Two of Wands. Yeah. Two of Wands and King of Wands. So I don't know right now, because you're kind of hiding behind the things that you love to do, the things that you want to pursue. And you still, there's not a lot of action here that's happening. The Ten of Cups. There's definitely, I see a certain direction that you can go, an official direction, whether this is like a title or going back to school. And this is something that will give you your Ten of Cups, like make you extremely happy, that you feel motivated to work towards. By the Four of Cups. Oh gosh. I feel like you might be resistant or not making that push forward towards what you want to do, because it is going to require you to have faith and put some work into it. Put your back into it. Put your back into it. And the idea of, you know, this uncertainty or trusting the process, once you do make that step in the right direction, this is either like, you know, Page of Swords is like going to school, but this person is actively seeking a job, actively working at whatever position that they're in. And they're visible to people in their network. This guy is literally moving forward in his motorcycle, but that kind of requires like a bit of adventure and risk, because you're the King of Wands. You have to, even if you don't know the outcome, you have to trust the universe. And there's a part of you that's almost coming across as like procrastination, because you're scared of disappointment. You're scared of it not aligning where it should be. Oh, this one wanted to pop out. Yeah. I feel like that definitely, I think this came out, oh gosh. I think this came out in yesterday's reading about career, where it took a toll on you mentally, because you just didn't feel like you were good enough or you could do this. So instead of full speed ahead and doing what needs to get done, it's like you just cocooned away from the world. What are the obstacles or challenges? And then we have the nine of Wands, which I think is your very first card. What I said, you're kind of like hiding behind the things that you want to do, but you're building those walls yourself. Collective. This is, you know, I'm not attacking you, but it almost takes you noticing that you're building your own barriers between like what you actually want to pursue. Oh my gosh, what? I need to do summer solstice and full moon readings all the time, because at the end of your spread is a Four of Cups of, you know, like being risk adverse, not really, kind of holding yourself back. And it speaks to the Nine of Wands. Anyways, that is also your block. The Four of Cups is that you're not paying attention. There might be someone in your network right now that you know. I mean, they do say that job opportunity is about who you know, right? And you're not really paying attention to it. And then we have the Two of Wands, collective. If this is not a sign from the universe to dream the dreams and pursue them, what is that? The Field of Dreams? Make them a reality. Seven of Pentacles. So the advice here is to get started, because something is going, it's going to be rewarding putting in that work. This is a very long reading, but this is intense. Everything is aligning right now. What is a final likely outcome for the collective? What do they need to know as a final likely outcome for work during this full moon? We have the Page of Wands. Wow, we have a lot, actually. I did not see this. So something is going to feel right in place. You're going to be very happy when you decide to actually take those Two of Wands, and you may receive a message from someone in your network. You may go out and email someone like an opportunity, and you're going to feel like recognized and visible, and you actually have a purpose in the things that you do. I don't know if you're like an artist, maybe a writer, something to do with arts, because we do have a lot of wand energy. So we're going to pull some numbers. My dog might go off. Trudy, relax. 1441, unique skills, life goals, mission, sense of self, honesty, and important projects. It's that time of intense self-development. Focus your mind on your craft. You might be an artist of some kind, creative art. 0808, swift action, wealth, empathy, promises, commitment, affection, inner strength, auspicious outcomes. You will enter a time of expansion, so begin taking steps toward achieving your ultimate objective immediately. Okay, not Four of Cups, immediately, Knight of Swords. We're going to do the Moonology. I'm very excited about this, but I'm terrible about shuffling cards, and these are a little wider, so we're just going to see. We're going to try. I have my shuffling cards training wheels on. Don't judge. All right, what does the collective need to know? What does the collective need to know for this full moon? Luna. I've been studying numerology, and look into your destiny number. That was really interesting. Probably share the chart on my Instagram. But mine came out to 2, which is all about intuition. And it's when I started listening to my intuition and when things started falling in place where I needed them to. Look at the bigger picture. Full moon in Sagittarius. This kind of looks like the strawberry moon that is coming up. And then we have emotions are running high. Super moon. Release those emotions. Don't keep them pent up, because I think it will help you see what's in front of you, see the things that truly make you happy, and to believe in them. So that's what I have for you, collective. I'm ending there on a really good note. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe. I think I'm going to go ahead and just do this type of reading from now on, because it feels really good. So anyways, thanks for watching Sad Girl Horoscope. Stay sad. I'll see you later.